Okay, so what I'm going to run you through right now is a great little mobility flow, which is just basically moving through several planes of motion while doing some mobility work, kind of adapted from some yoga poses and things like that, but it's just kind of movement, controlled movement, and really focusing on the areas and the body parts that you're working on. Today it would be primarily the shoulders and the hips, but it's a flow from the shoulders through the hips, just a lot of movement, increasing your heart rate, getting you prepared maybe for a workout or a run or something like that, or you can do it post, but it's a great way to warm up those areas of the body. Again, it's a total body type of flow, but really focusing on the shoulders. So it's a semi kind of push up, and then doing some shoulder work, and then coming back up into like the downward dog that you see in yoga, and then pushing into doing some hip circles that you may be familiar with doing in a quadruped position. But all that said, let's look at it. So you're just going to set up into kind of that nice push-up position, and from there you're just going to drive up into that down dog. So drive those elbows, drive those armpits into the ground, hips up, pull those hips up to the ceiling. So just to open up a little bit there through the hips, the shoulders, the lats. Then you're going to come back down into that push-up position. You'll go all the way down to the ground. We're going to push those hands into the ground, those fists into the ground. Then from there, you're going to extend the elbows as high as we can. Then you're going to drive them back, trying to get them right up beside the chest, hands flat, push up, go into that down dog, come back, and from here, we will go knee to elbow and then give me some hip circles. So we're going to come up that knee to elbow, and then we're going to drive that hip up and circle it around, and then back to the ground. Same thing on the other side, drive it up, out, over, and around, and then back to that push-up position. Then we go right into that little down dog, push it up, and then go back down to the floor, fist, drive them in, kick those elbows out, bring them straight back beside the chest, push them down, drive up there, and then we go back through that whole flow, that whole sequence, circle it around, put it down, drive that knee up, circle it around, and then put her down, drive back up, and we just keep flowing right through that, right there, a nice little flow to warm up those shoulders, warm up that chest, warm up the hips. You'll feel that heart rate coming up. You'll feel some warmth in that core. So it's a great little flow to do, again, before you get into doing some activity as far as resistance training or endurance work. Try that out, see what you think. Again, videos will be in the newsletter, here on Facebook, over on YouTube. Check it out.